Today we are with Naval
famous
The
play
Merchant of Venice by
William Shakespeare.
William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare is famous orator. Whole the world is about his famousness for only 37 plays. Now, the play Merchant of Venice. The action of the play begins on a street in Venice. Yes, this is Venice, the then state of Venice. Firstly, the appearance of Antonio. Antonio is introduced as a wealthy merchant of Venice. Antonio is in the wish to help his friend, close friend, childhood friend, Bassanio, to court Portia, a wealthy heiress of Belmont. Antonio has no ready money, ready cash. His 4 cargo ships are at the seas of Tripoli, number 2, Mexico, number 3, England, and number 4, Indies. If the ships return back, he would get about 20,000 ducat. Ducat is Venetian currency. Now, Bassanio needs only 300 ducats to go to Belmont. The setting of the play, Venice and far town Belmont. Why Bassanio wants to go to Belmont? There's his love Portia lives. Now they means Bassanio and Antonio plan to borrow money from Jewish moneylender Shylock. Shylock hates Antonio for 2 reasons. Number 1, Antonio is Christian and Shylock is Jews. Antonio always hates Jews. And Antonio hates the process of money lending. Shylock lends money and for that he snatches all from the poor. And Antonio indulges in his business and often help many poor from the grief of Shylock. So Shylock hates Antonio, but the credit is only on Antonio. So Antonio and Bassanio goes to Shylock for a loan of 300 ducats. Shylock is very happy for getting the culprits, getting the heroes, getting his culprits in the grip. Shylock says, no interest, but condition. You have to pay, number 1, you have to pay within 3 months. Number 2, with the right to cut a pound of flesh if you fail. Number 3, you have to follow all the rules and resolutions written on the bond. Bassanio and Gratinio lives for Belmont. Antonio has many friends, such as Antonio, Bassanio, Gratiano. Now, 2 friends, close friend Bassanio and Gratiano, goes to Belmont for Portia. Gratinio is very talkative, but goes. Bassanio and Gratinio live for Belmont, while Portia was a dumb witness of the lottery of casket made by his father. Yes, here the casket scene. Number 1, gold casket. Outside the casket there was written, who chooseth me shall get. Many men desire But inside it was written, all the glisters are not gold. Farewell, Tata, you are not a good sweeter. Number 2, casket number 2, silver casket. Outside inscribed, who chooseth me shall get as much he desire. But inside of the silver casket is written. What was written? Sham, those be that shadow's keys. Shogun, yours spared. So, silver casket also not for the suitable sweeter. Now, the lead casket. Outside it was written, who chooseth me must give and hazard. All he hath means has. But inside it was written, you that chose that by the view, claim her with a loving kiss. That's the right one, the lead casket. For that lottery, Portia and his lady with hand, Narisha, waited. The suitors of Portia were Princess of Aragon, choose silver casket and cancelled. Princess of Morocco, choose gold casket and cancelled. Other suitors were Prince of Naples, Prince of Naples came and gone. Prince of Naples came and gone. Other suitors were, all total who are the suitors of the Portia? Number 1, Prince of Aragon, choose silver casket and gone. Prince of Morocco, choose gold casket and gone. Then there are in the list Prince of Naples. Number 4, Count of Palatine. Number 5, Falcon Bridge. Number 6, Franklot, Messiezard, Lebanon. Number 7, Scottish Lord. Number 8, the Duke of Saxony. These were the suitors, but number 9 came in number 3. That's the loving fellow, Bassanio. Bassanio came before number 9. Bassanio came and choose the right one. So the suitors of Portia were there. But here we have to turn in Venice again. Bassanio went to Belmont, but in Venice, Shylock's daughter Jessica, in disguise of a light bearer or a boy page, eloped with Lorenzo, one of Bassanio and Antonio's friend. Jessica eloped with money and jewels, diamond, not the timepiece. At Belmont, Portia falls in love at the first sight with Bassanio, and Narisha also fall in love with Gratiano. Then, in the lottery scene, Bassanio was the right person and they all were engaged. Portia, for right lottery, engaged with Bassanio, and Narisha also with Bassanio's friends Gratiano. Here the bonding of two couples and two loves. Otherwise, Lorenzo and Jessica. Now, misfortunes falls on Antonio at Venice. Number 1, ships drowned. Number 2, Shylock forfeited the bond. Shylock changed the date of 3 months from 18 to 08. Number 3, Antonio was snatched to the court of the Duke of Venice for flesh. Now, the news came to Bassanio. And Bassanio and Gratiano left for Venice quickly. Portia and Narcissus also left for Venice in disguise. How were they disguised? Portia's legal advisor or far related brother, doctor. Portia's far related brother, doctor. Valerio was a lawyer. Portia, in disguise of a male lawyer, came to the court of Venice, and Nerissa with the clerk of the lawyer Portia. So, from Belmont, Portia and Nerissa also came to Venice in disguise. This is the trial scene. In the trial scene, on the one hand, Duke prays Shylock to pardon Antonio. Disguised Portia prayed Shylock to pardon Antonio, but Antonio was still and hope with his friend Bassanio. Shylock, adamant Shylock, told rules are rules. We have to follow the rules of Venice and we have to punish Antonio. And I need place, that means life, of Antonio nearest to his heart. All the demands, all the requests are gone. Then Bassanio told, "Oh Shylock, snatch the money. You may take 2 times of money. You may take 10 times of the money." But Shylock wants only the life of Antonio. Here, Portia turns and tells about the strict law of Venice. Then Portia says, you have to cut money of Antonio. But condition number 1, no blood in the bond, so you can't drop single drop of blood. Number 2, no extra place. Otherwise, you would be punished and sentenced to death. You got the point. Here, Shylock gets the guilty and he rejects the strict law and he begs for Bassanio's proposal for 10 times or 2 times money. But the strict Duke announced the law is strict and you have to snatch only a pound of flesh. There would be no drop of blood. Then Shylock became the victim, and here the law of Venice, Shylock had to pay his property, half to Antonio and other half to the states of Venice. Here Antonio comes as a rescuer. He puts 2 conditions. Number 1, you have to take the Christianity. Number 2, you have to pay your property after your death and the castle to your daughter Jessica and son-in-law Lorenzo. Shylock agrees with Antonio's condition, and then the happy moment. Here Nerissa and disguised Portia claims the rings that were promised for never parted rings were snatched from Bassanio and Gratiano. And Nerissa and Portia went to Belmont. Then Gratiano, Bassanio, Antonio goes to Belmont and seeks their partners and fortune and love also. Few important questions that would cover all the text. Number 1, what is the setting of the play? How many plots are mentioned? How does Portia disguise? Where does the action of the play begin? And in this way, 20 questions. These questions will cover all the text and few paraphrase. Who was NATO? NATO was a Greek general, participated in Trojan War, and he was famous for his jokes. Act 1, Scene 1, also an important paraphrase, Cato's daughter. From Shakespeare's tale, Julius Caesar, wife of Brutus, beautiful and wise lady, was called as Cato's daughter. Golden fleece, Jason brought golden fleece from north of the Black Sea from a dam for his wife. Now, Monsieur Leban, French addressee for respected one like Sir Jacob. Yes, this is the most important paraphrase. Jacob. Jacob was the of Abraham, the establisher of Jewish race, son-in-law. Another hurricane desert, north southern Capsican Sea desert, hurricane desert. Persian emperor felt that. Famous stones, two stones. Number 1, diamond, snatched away from Shylock by her daughter Jessica, and number 2, turquoise, famous stone, lost by Shylock's wife. The good famous beach on the bank of the river Thames, where many ships came after drowning or being shipwrecked. Amen. Amen. Next word, amen. Amen is a Christian sentiment of showing the cross mark after saying or praying for good. Raise hope. In Christianity, eating pork is normal, allowed, but Jews can't eat pork. Number next 11, Barabbas, a notorious criminal who was appointed by the king of Jews to kill the Christ. Godfather who gives you baptism and save you, and baptism with water giving person. Manna. In Old Testament, manna is referred. Manna is a kind of meal. When the Christians were traveling and rambling here and there, then manna was introduced, a kind of meal given by the God. Sabbath, that means Saturday, 7th day of Jewish week, which was the sacred day. Now we have completed the whole story, whole questions and answers, and whole paraphrases. Goodbye.